our equipment guy. He gave Anthony number 1, I believe, because everyone knew that he was special.
And I guess he may have saw something in me as a small person to put number 1 in my locker.
A lot of people doubted him coming out of high school. They're saying, hey, you'll never be able to play in the Big Ten. They're going to kill you.
A lot of people thought, playing in the Big Ten was definitely going to be tough on a guy that weighs 155 pounds. But I just knew that I could play with the best of them.
He's throwing the long bomb down to Carter. He has it at the 25, the 20.
Michigan wasn't notorious for throwing the ball. And Bo came in and saw me, and his whole pitch to me was the fact that he said, how can we not throw the ball 30 times a game with Anthony there? He said, Steve, we're going to throw the ball to him.
It was homecoming, and we were playing a good Indiana team, and we were losing. They scored with about 1:31 to play. We end up on about the 45-yard line with 6 seconds left. We call a timeout, and Anthony brings the play in, and it's a 54-pass post. So as he's leaving the huddle, he says, Wang, throw me the ball. And I said, I'm going to. Don't worry about it.
I know Ralph Clayton was looking at me like, who is this freshman? I'm going to throw him the ball.
He's looking for a receiver. He throws downfield to Carter.
They panned Bo after the catch on the sideline. And I'd never seen him jumping up and down like a little kid. And to see his emotion, it was really special.
Everybody wanted to know who was this guy. And all they said was this guy, a small guy from Receviers Beach, Florida.
Look at the Wolverines. They're all escorting Carter. King Carter.
Anthony was he's shy by nature, and it took him a while to adjust to it.
I'm just a very private person, and when you do good things on the football field, you got to be able to talk to the media, and that's just something that I didn't prepare myself for.
He would have preferred to have people realize he was a great football player and never write an article about him. When people hit him, he just doesn't go down. The legs would fly one way, the body would stay a different direction. He would regather, down the field he went. He was small, his legs were about that big around.
You certainly wouldn't draw up Anthony's body as a football player, but in the end, it was probably a great advantage to him.
Notre Dame was number 1. We went in to play him. It was 3rd and 21, critical time in the game. The defensive backs, they were told, point blank, do not let Anthony Carter get behind you. They just about died when he ran behind them. It was 72 yards, and it just broke their back.
You're unbelievable.
He would throw balls that I thought were overthrown by 8 yards, and all of a sudden he would speed up and right on the fingertips and go with them.
Second half against Washington in the Rose Bowl, we came out and I got ripped at halftime for not throwing the ball to Anthony. And I said, Bo, he's double covered. He said, I don't care. Get the ball to Anthony.
There is a pass down to Carter. He catches the ball at the 18-yard line. Anthony Carter, everybody's All-American wide receiver.
They were rolling their coverage to even try to defense him, and we just kept going at it. They couldn't stop him.
He was compelled to go out and prove to people that it didn't matter how big he was. He was a great football player.
I probably had a greater desire to go to Michigan than go to Ohio State because of Anthony Carter and the excitement that he brought to college football.
As an 18, 19-year-old kid, and people still remember you to this day. Everybody still talks about the Indiana game. It's a very good feeling.
I bet there's people that didn't know his name was Anthony because everybody knew him by AC. And it was AC number 1.